The first time I saw him, he wasn't a monster. He was just a man with a kind smile and an expensive watch. He bought me a soda, asked about my family. He said he saw potential in me. Potential. It's a word I hadn't heard much. At home, there was mostly silence, the quiet hum of worry. My mom worked 2 jobs, but the bills were always winning. My little sister, Sophia, she deserved more than what we had. More than dusty streets and hand-me-down toys. This man, he called himself El Jefe, the boss. He said he could help. He promised a way out. All I had to do was run a few errands. Simple, he said. Harmless. At first it was. Delivering packages, keeping an eye out. The money was good, more than my mom made in a week. I bought Sophia a new dress, the one she'd stare at in the shop window. I bought medicine for my abuela. For the first time, I felt like the man of the house. I felt important. El Jefe would clap me on the shoulder, call me Hijo, son. He gave me a new phone, new shoes. He made me feel like I belonged to something bigger, a family that looked out for its own. He'd talk about loyalty, about respect. He said we were building a better community, protecting our people when no one else would. I believed him. I wanted to believe. The errands got less simple. The packages got heavier. The keeping an eye out turned into standing guard while deals went down in dark alleys. I saw things I can't unsee. Fear started to creep in, a cold knot in my stomach that the money couldn't warm. One night, a rival group showed up. There was shouting, then worse. I just stood there, frozen. Someone handed me a gun. It felt heavy, wrong. This wasn't about buying dresses for Sophia anymore. El Jefe's smile wasn't kind anymore. It was a warning. He said I was in too deep to leave. He said my family was part of this now, whether they knew it or not. If I walked away, they'd be the ones to pay the price. The family I had joined was a cage, and the door had just slammed shut. I was trapped. This story, while fictional, reflects a reality for many vulnerable youths. Let's analyze the psychological tactics used to recruit individuals like Mateo. First, the recruiter establishes a connection through love bombing. By offering praise, gifts, and a sense of belonging, they create a powerful emotional bond. For a young person lacking a strong support system or positive role models, this fabricated family feels incredibly real and validating. The recruiter preys on the basic human need to be seen, valued, and to belong. Next comes the foot-in-the-door technique. The initial requests are small and seemingly harmless, like running simple errands. This lowers the target's defenses and normalizes their involvement. Each small yes makes it psychologically harder to say no to the next, slightly larger request. This gradual escalation is a classic manipulation tactic used to slowly draw someone into a situation they would have initially rejected outright. Then the narrative is controlled through ideological manipulation. The criminal activity is reframed as something noble, protecting the community, fighting against a corrupt system, or providing for one's family. This creates a moral justification, allowing the recruit to rationalize their actions and suppress their guilt. They aren't a criminal, they're a provider, a protector, a soldier in a just cause. Finally, when the individual is deeply embedded, the recruiter uses coercive control. This is where love bombing turns to threats. The promise of protection is twisted into a threat against the recruit or their loved ones. The sense of belonging becomes a form of entrapment. At this point, fear replaces loyalty as the primary motivator, ensuring compliance. The recruit is no longer a willing participant, but a hostage to their circumstances, believing there is no safe way out. Understanding these tactics is the first step in recognizing and resisting them. Looking back, I see the path so clearly. Every choice was a brick in the wall that now surrounds me. The first gift, the first lie, the first time I looked away when I should have run. The man with the kind smile, he never saw potential in me. He saw a hole he could fill. He saw a boy desperate to be a man, a brother desperate to provide, a son desperate to be seen. And he used it all against me. The money, the respect. It was all a mirage. The reality is this constant fear, this cold weight in my chest. I dream of Sophia's smile, but now it's tainted with the knowledge of how I bought it. This isn't a life, it's a debt, and I'm paying for it every single day. If you're out there and you see an easy way out being offered to you, remember my story. Some doors Once you walk through them, you can never go back. There is no easy way out, only a harder way in. Don't make my mistake. Your life is worth more than their promises. If you or someone you know is feeling pressured or is in a dangerous situation, please know there is help available. Reach out to local authorities, a trusted adult, or a community support organization. Your safety is what matters most. Thanks for watching.